Are you still doing hundreds of crunches a day expecting to get defined six-pack abs? Don't waste your time. In this video, I'll teach you the best method to get six-pack abs backed by science. While a profuse amount of crunches will build strength and a decent amount of growth, it won't get you a defined six-pack. Here's why. Abs are like any other muscle in that they need to grow if you want them to be more visible. So if you want your abs to be more defined, make them larger. But that's not everything. Step 1. How to see your abs. Before discussing how to make your abs larger and therefore more visible, let's rip off the band-aid. The best way to get defined abs, hands down, is losing weight. Dropping to around 10 to 12% body fat should be golden for most of you. At this body fat, your abs should be very visible regardless of how big they are. But to help them get bigger to make them even more defined, even at a higher body fat, let's move on to step 2. Use the right exercises. While regular crunches are decent, they're not the best. In fact, not even close. They don't provide a good stretch, they have a very small range of motion, and they become easy too quick. Now you need to hold bigger and bigger weights while doing them, and it just becomes a little awkward. Now to get past all of these problems, cable crunches are a fantastic exercise for building your upper abs. They allow plenty of stability, provide a great stretch, and make progressive overload stupid simple. For your lower abs, laying leg lifts work, but can be a little awkward and painful on your back, which is why I recommend hanging leg raises. So long as you have the grip strength or the straps to do them, this is a great exercise since it provides a longer stretch as well as a stronger contraction. The hanging variation is also great since it has the added benefit of decompressing your spine and maintaining shoulder health, as long as you're dead hanging. If this is too difficult, work your way up with knee raises or laying leg raises in the meantime. And lastly, step 3, structure your ab training. Abs recover fairly quickly between 24 and 48 hours depending on training intensity. With that said, training your abs twice a week when starting out and increasing to thrice a week when your abs get used to it is a pretty good routine. And yes, I said thrice. Also, make sure you have that form locked in. Bend from your spine during your reps instead of at the hips. Bending from your spine ensures that your abs are doing the work. Bending at your hips places most of the load on your hip flexors, and that's just not what you're trying to train. So as a summary, get leaner. Building your abs helps to see your abs, but you'll never have a defined six-pack if you don't lose fat. Training upper and lower abs, you'll have a much easier time getting a six-pack by growing both. And train your abs a few times a week. The more you train, the more progress you'll make, so long as you're recovering, because that is what builds muscle. But if you want your physique to look even cooler, I strongly suggest watching this video next, where I'll tell you the secret to get massive forearms backed by science. And don't worry, it's simple.